Hey guys, this is Hunt for Games. On my continuing adventure to get through all of Heavensward, we come to the second leveling dungeon of the expansion, Sohm. Sohm is all that stands between us and the fabled churning mists. Sohm and all the dragons guarding it, that is. To make blowing through this dungeon a breeze, here's my guide to Sohm in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Sohm is a host to some beautiful and diverse scenery. Halfway through, you'll swear that you switch dungeons at some point. But it's also a host to some pretty annoying mobs that tend to throw little exploding things at you and poison you and just generally, yeah. So, the best advice I can give for just getting through the initial trash mobs is, blow through them like usual, watch for the pods. It's not that hard. It can be a little annoying, though, if they start stacking them on. Look, I'm covered in like a cucumber here. Like, what even is that? But it will explode and hurt me, and I'll forget about it. I'm fairly certain they're launched by the larger flower things in the background, but every party I've been in so far kind of forgets to deal with them until the end. It's not a huge deal. They're just kind of a pain. The first boss, Rask of Nick, is really not a big deal. He has a few AoEs that can't be avoided and have to be healed through, and then Acid Rain, which is like you see here and can be dodged pretty easily. More importantly, he can do a move called Sweet Scent, which draws in these bees that kind of just slowly meander towards him. Do not let him get the bees. If you manage to devour any of the bees, he'll get a stacking damage increase buff, which can get pretty nasty, especially with the AoE that can't be avoided. Right there. Assuming you manage to blow your way past him, Rask of Nick can drop some level 130 belts, boots, and rings. So pretty nice stuff if you are around the level 53 or 54 that you could be for this dungeon. Then you get to fight your way through some surprise guest stars from Final Fantasy XI, Crawlers. I can't believe they're back. These are the Magma Iruka versions of them, but I'm really glad to see this model back. They were huge monsters in Final Fantasy XI. They were everywhere. Then you get your fight way through some pretty standard dragons, but oh my god, yeah, he drops this little magma circles, of course, right where I use my ley lines, but just watch out for those and you should be fine. Dragon number 2 is a little fancier because he drops these big ice boulders, and they can spawn ice sprites if left to themselves for too long. This happens just like 5 times in this video, so we tried to take him down, but yeah, whoops. Which brings us to our second boss, Mayat, the T-Rex from Hell. He spawns these little blue, red, and green ads. If you're going to focus on one, I guess focus on the red ads first. They allow him to do an AoE targeted on a single player. If players stack on that player, it reduces the damage done. So that can be helpful, but it requires a little bit more coordination. The blue, when he consumes those, he just kind of targets a single player, and it's really not that bad. However, when the large green one spawns, yes, that massive one that's way larger than everything else, take it down immediately. You do not want him to consume that. Honestly, I'm not sure what happens when he does. I've never let it happen. But don't. Other than that, he just does some big room-wide AoEs that, can be avoided, but honestly, as long as your healer's paying attention, you shouldn't have too many problems with this one. He again drops some level 30 pieces of gear. Hands and head, I believe, or for accessories, he drops some neck pieces or earrings. Then bring on random dragon number 3. He doesn't have any fancy tricks except that, surprise, all his friends come back to help. Nothing you haven't seen before, though. You got the lava pools and then the icicles and then this guy from the very beginning. I don't even remember what he does, to be honest. Just watch out for the AoEs, don't stand in the pools of lava, and get ready for the final boss. Tioman is a tough fight, but I think it's really fun. It's got a lot of cool mechanics. He does a moderate damage frontal cone attack, so have the tank face him away from the rest of the party members. More importantly, he can do Chaos Blast, which drops a circular AoE on every player, as well as doing this crazy lattice network of straight line AoEs. There's usually a way to get out of it, but it can be kind of jarring the first time you see it. Slightly more dangerous, but easily avoided, is the Comet attack. Comet will target 2 to 3 players, and you can't really avoid it at first. But as soon as the Comet starts coming down, you can just keep running away and avoid it entirely. By the time it's 3 players, it's very easy to kind of run the wrong directions and have everybody take up a corner of the whole area, and then nobody has anywhere to run. So by the time there's 3 Comets coming down, just try to stack on top of each other, and you should be able to run away fine. It won't be a big deal. Around 45% health, Tioman becomes totally invincible, and players must DPS each of Tioman's wings one at a time. Here, we forgot to do that, and after I killed the first wing, the other one is recharged to health completely. During this phase, players that are marked have multiple AoEs kind of directed at them, so they should move away from the party. But as long as you focus on one wing at a time, it can go down pretty quick, and you guys should be fine. After that, Tioman goes back to doing whatever he was doing before. Just keep being awesome, and you will have your inevitable victory. Tioman drops some pretty awesome weapons, as well as breaches, leg pieces, and body pieces. So, pretty cool stuff. Good luck getting it if you're looking for something specific. And as always, hope this was helpful. Like the video if you liked it, and please subscribe for more. Definitely leave in the comments your thoughts on this dungeon, and whether or not you want to see more quick dungeon guides like this. Definitely subscribe. I've got more videos coming about Heavensward as I make my way through the content. So thanks for watching. Throw up a ley lines and start taking down. Oh, seriously? Oh, come on! Right as I right as I use it.